Well, welcome to the Friday Devotional. John Miller here. And I've entitled my devotional, The Formation of Our Foundation and Why That Matters. We develop our sense of reality, our understanding about what is real in our formative years. As we're very young, that's what formation or formative means. We're forming our idea of ourself, our view of God, our view of our place in this world. So our formative years, we begin to develop this view of self and God and the meaning of our existence. And so much of our view of what is true emanates from this foundational formative perspective in life. As social beings, we develop an understanding of reality through the lens of the influencers in our early life in particular. Beginning with our father, our mother, or a male or female figure in our life, our friends, our siblings, our teachers, coaches, and today social media can form our understanding of reality. So our foundational formative years are crucial in creating our self-worth, our idea of who God really is, and how we relate to him and his purpose for our life. Now, the problem is we're all fallen creatures. The rebellion of Adam and Eve has cursed us all to have distorted views of ourselves, distorted views of who God really is, and the value of what it means to be, the value of being human. And so, in other words, everything is flawed from the beginning, and we have to find out what the truth really is. So Paul told the Corinthian believers who grew up with pagan views of reality in 1 Corinthians 3:11, he says, no one can lay a foundation other than the one which has already been laid, which is Christ Jesus. So Jesus Christ is the foundation upon which we build reality. And all other foundations give us a false view of who we are, who God is, and what in the world we're doing in the world. And just before that verse, in 1 Corinthians 3:10, Paul says, but each one of us must be careful how we build upon that foundation. And that is why godly parents, it's crucial to have godly parents who can instill within us biblical realities. In other words, deconstructing the faulty views that we automatically come into the world with because of the fallen nature, and then reconstructing the biblical worldview, the reality that God presents in his word. That's the true picture of who we really are, who God really is, and what our purpose is in this life. So all of us come into the world needing a reality check. And most people never discover that reality. King David lived during a time of great injustice and lawlessness. Truth was distorted. False gods were replacing the one true God in Israel. People's concept of themselves, the understanding of the true God, Jehovah, God's kingdom plan for man, it was all being replaced by humanistic pagan descriptions of reality. And so David writes, he says, if the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? If the foundations are destroyed, which is the reality, the truth, and in his day, it had to do with injustice and lawlessness and leaving the truth that God had given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So a culture without a North Star, without a compass, will descend into chaos. So the formation of our foundation must have its roots in reality. And that reality is found in a person, where Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And he said, I am the truth, the way, the truth, and the life. So he is the one who made us for himself, the one who came to give us life as it was intended to be lived. And so you can see the value of of having the right view of truth and reality in our formative years, the formation of our foundation, and why that matters. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.